Welcome back to Gurudeva online class. Myself Siddesh, 7th social science teacher. Dear student, today we are going to discuss the first lesson from the history part, that Vijayanagara Empire. Before I am going to start the lesson, let us discuss what was the introductions of Vijayanagara Empire. Dear student, during the 13th century, there was one of the very important Sultan. His name Alauddin Khilji from Delhi Sultan. He was started his expedition in the southern part. During that time, the Alauddin Khilji he captured a many important kingdom like Yadavas of Devagiri, Vaisala of Dwarasamutra, Kakatiya of Warangal, Pandya of Madurai. So these kingdom it was goes to under the Alauddin Khilji. To protection of Hindu religion, there was one of the very important kingdom established that we can call as a Vijayanagara Empire. The Vijayanagara Empire, it was also one of the very important kingdom in the southern part. Vijayanagara dynasty, it was established on 1336 CE. CE means common era. And also, as you know that the Vijayanagara dynasty, it has given more contribution in the different field like literature, art and architecture, and also social, religious and economical contribution also. And this Vijayanagara dynasty, it was ruled by the four important dynasty also: Sangama, Salva, Tuluva and Aravidu dynasty. So let us discuss what are the contributions and which are the important dynasty which ruled by the Vijayanagara dynasty. Today class we are going to discuss when Vijayanagara dynasty was established, where it was established, and what was the important dynasty who ruled the Vijayanagara dynasty, and achievements of Devaraya II and achievements of Krishna Devaraya. Dear student, Vijayanagara dynasty it was established on 1336 CE in the southern bank of Tungabhadra river. And who established this Vijayanagara dynasty? The Vijayanagara dynasty it was established by the five important kings, those we can call as a Sangama brothers like Ariyara, Bukkaraya, Kampanna, Marappa and Muddappa. So these were the important kings who established the Vijayanagara dynasty by the guidance of Guru Vidyaranya. And which was the emblem of Vijayanagara Empire? Varaha or Bora. It was the emblem of Vijayanagara Empire. And which was the capital city of Vijayanagara Empire? Hampi. It was the capital city of Vijayanagara Empire. The present it is in Ballari district. And also this Vijayanagara Empire it was ruled by the four important dynasty. So let us discuss what were the important dynasty ruled by the Vijayanagara Empire. Those were the first one, Sangama dynasty. The Sangama dynasty it was ruled from 1336 to 1485 CE. And the next one, Salva dynasty. The Salva dynasty it was ruled from 1485 to 1505. And the third one, Tuluva dynasty. The Tuluva dynasty it was ruled from 1505 to 1567. And the fourth one, Aravidu dynasty. The Aravidu dynasty it was ruled from 1570 to 1646. These were the four important dynasty who ruled the Vijayanagara Empire. So let us discuss one by one. First one, Sangama dynasty. The Sangama dynasty it was ruled from 1336 to 1485 CE. Then who were the important king of Sangama dynasty? Ariyara, he was the first king of Sangama dynasty. The Ariyara, he was ruled from 1336 to 1357 CE. And Ariyara, he was not a longest ruler of Sangama dynasty. So when Ariyara, he was assigned the throne, he took control over the Tungabhadra region. And also the Ariyara, he was extend his dynasty into four direction. In the east up to Nellore and Kadapa, and west Konkan coastal area, and north Krishna river, and the south Kaveri river. So this was about the Ariyara. After the death of Ariyara, Bukkaraya he was assigned the throne. The Bukkaraya he was the brother of Ariyara, because Ariyara he had no son. So that after the death of his brother Bukkaraya he was assigned the throne. He was ruled from 1357 to 1377 CE. And Bukkaraya also he was not the longest ruler of Sangama dynasty. The during his period, his son Kampanna, the Kampanna, he defeated the Sultan of Madurai. Through this, he helped to extend the Bukkaraya dynasty. And also, so these achievements, we can see the one of the very important books which has written by the Ganga Devi, Queen of Kampanna. That book name Madura Vijayam. And also the Bukkaraya, he had one of the very important achievement that he brought harmony between the Jains and Vaishnavas. So this was about the Bukkaraya, and finally the Bukkaraya ruled, it was end 1377. So after the Bukkaraya, who assigned the throne, like Aryara II. The Aryara II, he ruled from 1377 to 1404. And the next one, Bukkaraya II and Virupaksha, they ruled 1404 to 1406. And the third one, Devaraya I, he ruled from 1406 to 1422 CE. And the next one, Veera Vijayaraya, he ruled from 1422 to 1424. So these were not a important king of Sangama dynasty, because these kings, they were not a longest ruler of Sangama dynasty. These kings we can consider as a weak king of Sangama dynasty. Let us discuss the one of the very important king from Sangama dynasty. His name Devaraya II or Prouda Devaraya. The Devaraya II, he was ruled from 1424 to 1446 CE. CE means common era. And the Devaraya II, he was one of the greatest eminent king of Vijayanagara Empire. When the Devaraya II assigned the throne, he has given more concentration to extend his dynasty. For that purpose, he built a huge army, including Muslim soldiers who were skilled in archery and as well as horse taming. With them, he built a huge army. Later, he was going to extend his dynasty. So, let us discuss what were the achievements of Devaraya II. The Devaraya II, he defeated the Reddy leaders of Kondavidu. This was one of the very important achievement of Devaraya II. And also, the Devaraya II, he captured the few important forts also. Those were the first one, Mudugal Fort, Raichur Fort and Bankapura Fort by Ahmad Shah of Bahmani Sultan. And also, his commander, his name Lakkana Dandesha. The Lakkana Dandesha also, he helped to Devaraya II for what purpose? To extend his dynasty. The Lakkana Dandesha, he defeated Kerala and Sri Lanka. With them, he collected the treasury. Like this, he helped to extend his dynasty. And also, the Devaraya II, he had religious tolerance. He encouraged all religions like Hindu, Muslim and Christian also. And he built Jaina and Vaishnava temples in his capital city. And also, the Devaraya II, he permitted to build a mosques in capitals. So this indicate he encouraged the all religion also. In the period of Prouda Devaraya II, there was one of the very important ambassador. His name Abdul Razak. He visited to Vijayanagara Empire. By the seeing of, he stated about the Vijayanagara dynasty that I have seen such a rich kingdom like Vijayanagara kingdom for the first time. And the capital, it has 7 forts, and Raja army, it has lack of soldiers. So this was stated by the Abdul Razak. So these are the achievements of Prouda Devaraya II. Devaraya II, he had few titles also. Let us discuss what are the important title of Devaraya II. Chatur Samudradvishara, Gaja Bentegara, Arirai Ibuda. So these were the 3 important titles of Devaraya II. After the death of Devaraya II, his son Mallikarjuna and Virupaksha. The Mallikarjuna, he was ruled from 1446 to 1465, and Virupaksha, he ruled from 1465 to 1485. So these we can consider as a weakest king of Sangama dynasty. For that purpose, this Sangama dynasty, it was goes to under the Narasimha. The Narasimha, he was belongs to Salva dynasty. After the Sangama dynasty, the one more very important dynasty who ruled from the Vijayanagara dynasty, that Salva dynasty. The Salva dynasty, it was ruled from 1485 to 1505 CE. And who was the important king of this dynasty? His name Narasimha. And Narasimha also, he was not a longest ruler of Salva dynasty. He was ruled only 6 years. and he was died on 1491. So when he was died, his children minor, so that the whole responsibility it was goes to under the commander of Tuluva Narasa Nayaka. The Tuluva Narasa Nayaka, he was ruled from 1491 to 1503 CE, and also Narasanayaka also, he was not a longest ruler of Salva dynasty. He was died on 1503 CE. So after the Salva dynasty, the one more very important dynasty who ruled the Vijayanagara dynasty, that Tuluva dynasty. The Tuluva dynasty it was ruled from 1505 to 1567 CE. The one more important king of Tuluva dynasty is named Veera Narasimha. He was the son of Tuluva Narasanayaka, and Veera Narasimha also, he was not a longest ruler of this dynasty. So after the death of Veera Narasimha, the one more a very important and significant king of Tuluva dynasty is named Krishna Devaraya. So the Krishna Devaraya, he was ruled from 1509 to 1529 CE. And the Krishna Devaraya, he was one of the greatest significant king of Vijayanagara dynasty. So let us discuss about what were the achievements of Krishna Devaraya. And when the Krishna Devaraya assigned the throne, there were many problems arise in front of Krishna Devaraya. But the Krishna Devaraya, he solved all those problems, and he was extend his dynasty in the different direction. And when Krishna Devaraya was assigned the throne, he seized the one of the very important place, that Shivana Samudra from Ummatturu chief is named Gangaraja. And the later, the one more important achievement of Krishna Devaraya, that he captured the Raichur fort, and also he supported Portuguese to capture the Goa from Vijayanagara Sultan. And also the Krishna Devaraya, he captured the Udayagiri fort during the year 1513 CE, and Krishna Devaraya, he captured Cuttack, capital of Gajapati Prataparudra, Kalinga king. By the defeating of this, Krishna Devaraya, he married daughter of Gajapati Prataparudra, her name Jagan Mohini. And also the Krishna Devaraya, he captured Kalaburgi and Bidar fort also. And Krishna Devaraya, he had a title that Yavana Rajya Pratishthapana Charya. Why Krishna Devaraya, he had title Yavana Rajya Pratishthapana Charya? Because of there was a minister of Bahmani Sultan, his name Amir Barid. He captured the Bidar and he arrested the Sultan of Muhammad and he placed it in prison. During this time, the Krishna Devaraya, he declared the war on Amir Barid, minister of Bahmani Sultan, and he recaptured the Bidar from the Amir Barid. Later, again Krishna Devaraya, he made Muhammad as a Sultan of Bidar. For that purpose, he got a title that Yavana Rajya Pratishthapana Charya. So, seeing of Krishna Devaraya achievements, there was one of the very important person. His name Robert Swell. The Robert Swell, he stated some words about the Krishna Devaraya achievements. The Krishna Devaraya, he was an uncommon brave king, intelligent soldier, and diplomatic expert. And also, he defeated his enemies and extended his empire in the South India. These were the very important achievements of Krishna Devaraya. After the death of Krishna Devaraya, his son Achyutaraya and Sadashivaraya assigned the throne. And Achyutaraya, he was ruled from 1530 to 1542 CE. And Achyutaraya also, he was not a longest ruler of this dynasty. After the death of Achyutaraya, the Sadashivaraya, he was assigned the throne. But Sadashivaraya, he was unable to rule because of he was minor. So that the whole responsibility it was goes to under the Ramaraya. He was the son-in-law of Sri Krishna Devaraya. So when Ramaraya, he was assigned the throne, he gave the more concentration only to extend his dynasty. So when he was going to extend his dynasty, automatically the enemies also increased. The Deccan Sultans, they always tried to attack Vijayanagara Empire. At the same time, the Ramaraya, he captured the Vijayapura and Golconda. This was the main causes for the Rakasa Tangadi battle, which was held on 23 January 1565 near the Krishna river. Finally, the Deccan Sultan, they were decided to declare the war on Ramaraya because, as I said, the Ramaraya, he captured the two important places, Vijayapur and Golconda. The politically, the Deccan Sultan, they had a difference, but when they were going to defeat the Vijayanagara Empire, finally they are united themselves and they were going to declare the war on Vijayanagara dynasty. Finally, the war it was started on 23 January 1565, so that we can call as the Rakasa Tangadi battle or Talikote battle. In the beginning of this battle, the Ramaraya, even though he was 80 years old, although he was going to succeed in this war, but there was commanders of Ramaraya, Gilani brothers, they cheated to Ramaraya. Finally, the Ramaraya is defeated by the Deccan Sultan and he was died in the war field. Later, his son Tirumala and Venkata, they ran away from the war field and they reached the Penukonda. Finally, they started Aravidu dynasty from the Penukonda itself. From the 1570 to 1646. Later they made Penukonda, Chandragiri and Vellore as a capital city and they ruled up to 1646 CE. Later the Deccan Sultan, they collapsed Vijayanagara Empire and they looted lot of wealth and property of Vijayanagara dynasty. So when the Vijayanagara dynasty, it was defeated by the Deccan Sultan. Later there were many chief feudals. They declared the independent rule. Those were Mysore, Keladi, Chitradurga, Yelahanka and Surapur. My dear students, in this class we had discussed when Vijayanagara dynasty was established, where it was established, which was the capital city of Vijayanagara dynasty, who established Vijayanagara dynasty, and what were the four important dynasty who ruled Vijayanagara dynasty, and what were the achievements of Pravadadevaraya and Krishnadevaraya. So remaining we can discuss in the next period. Bye my dear students.